situation be stopped? Joining us now is Israel's Minister of Economy, Naftali Bennett. From Tel Aviv, he is also a member of the Security Cabinet. Minister Bennett, welcome. Will Israel launch a ground invasion of Gaza to stop Hamas, and should it?
All options are on the table, Eric. We are going to do everything to defend our cities, our schools, from the hundreds of missiles that Hamas, a radical Islamic organization, is shooting at our people. We're at the forefront of the free world fighting radical Islam groups like Hamas, Hezbollah, Al-Qaeda, Iran, and we're going to do everything to protect our people.
How long do you think this will go on? Hamas shows no signs of backing down.
As long as it takes. You know, we had pulled out several years ago from the Gaza Strip. We hoped that the Palestinians would build a city of peace, and you know, they called it the Singapore of the Middle East. Instead, they turned it into hell, and they've been deliberately shooting missiles at our children, at our families, and this is unacceptable. We know that we're defending the free world, and we're very clear about bringing back security to our people.
And there's this horrendous, just horrific kidnapping, abduction, and murder of the 3 Israeli teens. One was an American citizen, of course. Was that a deliberate provocation, do you think, or just something that was, in a sense, serendipity that started all this, or do you think it was actually planned?
Well, you know, Hamas is always trying to kidnap young Israelis and murder them. They, over the past year, attempted 44 kidnappings, and we managed to prevent almost all of them. Unfortunately, one of them succeeded. You know, we're in a very difficult region. We have a fortress of terror in Gaza, another fortress of terror in Lebanon, in Syria, in Iran, all around. And Israel has to be strong, and Israel must defend itself very clearly. Otherwise, we won't be here.
And if there is a ground invasion of Gaza, how do you expect this potentially to play out? You have Hamas and the Palestinian Authority have been together, but this potentially can split them.
Well, you know, it's, in my opinion, it's unacceptable that President Abu Mazen, the president of the Palestinian Authority, is in the same government with this very murderous, radical terror organization called Hamas. If he is looking for peace, he has to split. He has to let go of the terror organization Hamas. You know, he's paying them salaries, these murderers. The same murderers that are in jail right now are getting salaries from Abu Mazen. He's celebrating their terror attacks. He's working to release the murderers from jail. That is not a person who's looking for peace. That's a terrorist.
And finally, as both sides, it's getting even tenser with more attacks. What is your prediction of how this will eventually play out?
Well, we're going to do whatever is necessary to restore quiet and security in our country. You know, the first and foremost objective of a government is to secure its people, and until that's reached, we're going to continue acting.
Naftali Bennett, Minister of the Economy in Israel, from Tel Aviv, a member of the Security Council Cabinet. We thank you so much for joining us here on Happening Now today.
Thank you, Eric.